And welcome to a special edition of the Petty Murphy Project. I am Unapologetically Disruptive. I am your host, Petty Murphy. I've been running all day long. I haven't even sat down. And now I'm getting ready to head to the Fetty's Banquet Hall in KCK. Got the comedy show tonight, everybody. So, yes, I am performing live tonight, everybody. Make sure y'all pull up. Tickets are available as we still speak. They're $10, but call it the homie Peels. Get a discount. There'll be 15 at the door. But if you holler at Peels, you're going to get some great comedy. For myself, Peels, my main man from Omaha, Cameron Edwards and George Zilla in the building, and a whole lot more, everybody. But tonight, my special guests are none other than ATM and Schwem, music artists that have been doing a lot of work here in the area and across the country. What's going on, Schwem? How you doing, brother?
Yo, what up, man? How's it going?
What's going up? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm waiting on ATM to go on here, but I know he has some major announcements. But you guys have been blowing up. You guys have been doing a lot of great work, especially you guys had a great 2023, man, going to 2024. Let everybody know what you guys got cooking up, man.
Yeah, man. We're about to drop this album. It's the collab album for 93 and Alive. Uh, ATM can speak more on that, but it comes out on the 15th, and it's got like 27 tracks on it with a bunch of different artists from around the area, the Midwest. I'm on there 4 times. Um, we also got the Pack Forever tour. That's gonna be a big one. It's a 7 week tour, going all the way around America. You know what I'm saying? Going down into Texas and over into Cali, up in the north, and then all the way over to New York, back. Yeah, it's gonna be
That's
crazy
what's
doing it
that.
totally independent.
Right, and you guys are basically investing into your guys' craft. Of course, everybody knows I'm heading to South by Southwest next week. Flyers up on my what's the company sent me the information as well. So definitely, things like that is big in the area, especially when you're representing the Midwest.
Yeah,
For you, you've been doing this, been paying attention. You've been doing this for years, man. Can
yeah.
you tell when? Can you tell the difference from when you first started to where you're at? Did you ever imagine that this everything that you guys are doing now and getting ready to do coming up? Did you ever imagine it would happen?
It's um it's pretty strange because yeah, you always hope and dream of like bigger stuff, but when you're faced with the reality, a lot of times it's pretty underwhelming. But the more we do it, the more it becomes overwhelming, but in a good
Right.
way. You know what I mean? It's not a bad overwhelming because we know how to deal with it and we've grown throughout the years. But yeah, it's really crazy just watching all the progression because somebody sent me a video like 2 days ago. Actually, it's some shit I did in 2017 where like a whole different vibe. Like I was so bad at making music then, and like I'm I'm a lot better now, and it's just like damn, like it was a reality check. Like look how far you come, type thing. You know what I mean? And
Definitely, definitely, and you did a lot of work. Did a lot of work over the years.
yeah, no doubt, no doubt, endless, relentless work. Got a lot more work to do.
Definitely, definitely. Now, ATM, and I love that brother, man. I see his heart is always in this. He's always in this for the independent artists,
Oh yeah,
especially here. And he's able to network. And I know you guys have been networking as well. You guys did a
oh yeah,
very big event at the Sprint at the T-Mobile Center with the homie Blacklight. Big shout out to Blacklight. Love that
yeah.
kid. When I first met Blacklight, I thought he was Jerry Robinson. He'll tell you the story. He will tell you the story. I mean, he's got a mix between Jerry Robinson and Jeremy Piven. It's true. It's true. But you guys did that show, and you had legends, Juicy J. You had guys that legends with you guys. You guys have been performing with well-known artists.
Yeah,
What is
next to
that
no T.
like?
Man,
Yes.
it was really life changing. Ever
Mhm.
since we did that show, I mean, we've been hitting the ground running. I mean, we've used that show to pretty much book this whole tour. You know what I mean? And shout out to Major Pack because they put us on.
Mhm.
Uh, You know, are you familiar with Major Pack?
Yes, I am.
Hell yeah, yeah. No, they've sponsored me for years now, and they'll have me on their 311 show on 420. It's actually a part of our tour.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
so we'll be playing that as well. Man,
Hmm.
just I can't thank them enough. Like we just been working together and seeing the both brands grow separately and together is just
Hmm.
really amazing, man. But to get back to the question, that show, it was really eye opening, you know, because it's like it lets you, it gives you a glimpse onto what's possible, right? Like you're hanging out with these
Right.
people who are headlining, you're sharing the stage with them, so it's like, okay, I'm on that stage, but I'm not the headliner, but I know that it's possible, right? Because I'm at this point, you know. So, what are the steps to
Right.
get me there? It's kind of like it's really inspiring, like you know, like heck yeah, we did that. But on the other hand, it's like, all right, how do we do that for real? You know what I mean? Not like we didn't do it for real, but like, how do we do that officially to where it's like we're not just opening it up, you know what I'm saying? Like we're packing the stands, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely, definitely, and it actually gives you more inspiration into helping the next artist. And we know we got there's a lot of talented. There's a lot of talent that we have in the city, we have in the state, we have in the Midwest. What are artists doing that they're not getting what they want? What are they not doing, and what do they need to do? Because you and I know there's a lot of cats that got the talent, but they don't have the business sense and the
Yeah.
humbleness behind it.
Okay, so they're not for the most part they're not putting themselves out there enough. Like they'll be putting out maybe their opinions or their music and stuff, but they're not really sharing how they feel on the day-to-day basis. They're not connecting with their fans. And I noticed that's the biggest thing for me is connecting with my fans just like anybody else. Like I love my fans like family or friends, you know, and they're there for me like that, you know, and they support me through the tough times, and I gotta play my part to do that back to them, and it just strengthens the relationship, you know. Being honest in posts, being honest in your songs, being honest, you know, in person at the shows, like just be more genuine. A lot of people want to impersonate something they think they should be instead of just being who they are.
Right,
Yeah.
right. That's true. And I try to tell artists number one thing that you gotta do. You gotta network with like-minded people like yourself. It's
Right.
because there's a lot of people that you don't know that could help you along the way. And then there's a lot of people that you do know that don't want to see you go over there. And that's a lot. There's a lot of hate. That's how a lot of hate happens. A lot of beef happens, and everything else
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, and
What are
that's a
some
weird
things?
place.
Yeah, what are some things that you do? Because I know you guys are basically drama free, especially ATM. What do you guys do to combat, the haters and the ones that basically just look for opportunity but don't really understand what it entails and how much is invested that you guys put in to create the opportunity?
How do we deal with them? Well, to be honest with you, a lot of times I just ignore it. Like if I sense the weird energy, I just kind of ignore it, or I'll just like I'll give it base level attention, you know, and then and be like, okay, like if somebody's coming at me like, hey, this is how I feel, I'll listen to it and I'll be like, okay, you know, like that's legit. That's how you feel. You know, here's the situation. You know, I either can or can't do anything about it. You know, and it is what it is.
Right.
But yeah, no, a lot of times we just ignore that shit. Don't
Definitely.
feed that. Don't feed that fire. Feed the fire that is spreading love and networking. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, network is the net worth, man. Especially in this industry.
It really is. The entertainment industry is about your net worth, not and your net worth is your network. You got to network with like-minded people. And I know a lot of cats like, oh man, I don't like to go pay to play and everything like that too. But you have to understand is that we, when we put shows together or we're on shows, somebody had to pay for that show to make it happen.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm just being honest, and there's a lot of cats that don't want to invest in that, and this is where a lot of cats end up seeing themselves stuck, and then
Yeah.
eventually they're forced to have to invest in themselves. Because I see a lot of cats, basically would invest in bots and try to boost their numbers up, and they end up getting shows, and then they go out there and they bomb. It's like you
because
really not
nobody's there.
invested in. Right, nobody's there, and two, you're not really invested in what the craft is or understanding the business because it's 90% business, 10% talent, and part of the 90% of the business is listening. So you have to listen to like-minded people, listen to people that are putting the work out there, and
Yeah.
and those who are watching, they're going across the country. They're doing shows across the country. They have linked in with a lot of no big talent. And I know you guys are linked in with Strange Music. Big shout out to Tech Nine
Oh
and
yeah.
crew over there. Big shout out to them. You
But
have
I
to
want to say
base.
one
Go
thing.
ahead.
I want to say when it's not just getting with the like-minded individuals, you got to do that, but you also got to reach up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get yourself into the network of people that are where you want to be, right?
Mhm.
If you spend like it's important to have your people on your level, but if you spend all your time on your level, you know what I'm saying? At some point, you're not going up anymore. You're just staying
You're gonna be
there or you're
stuck.
going down.
You're gonna be stuck. You're gonna be stagnant. And
So you
these
gotta be
guys
in
are going.
balance.
Yeah, these guys are going on tour, going over to New York and coming back. Like me, being a comedian, being a podcast host. Hey, I'm headed to South by Southwest. I'm heading to LA. I'm heading to Orlando, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's about networking with people. Yeah, in your lane, but you got to take it up a level, and you got to understand. You got to understand each thing has a level, and the crab in the barrel mentality that most people want to stay in, it doesn't work. And if you stay in that mentality and you don't want to, no, if you stay in that mentality, you're not going to get out anything out of it. And that's why I love that brother ATM. And speaking of ATM, man, what is it like working with him?
Man, me and him are like bros, man, like some best friends. Like whenever we're on the road, it's a great synergy because we know who's playing what role, we know what's expected of everyone, and whenever whenever one person slacks, the other one picks up, you know, and we just got
Hmm.
that bond, and it's important to have that bond on the road with whoever you're working with, but it's even better because we come home and then we got that bond too, you know. So
Yes.
yeah, ATM's ATM's done a lot, man. He's a really hard worker. He's really done a lot for me, man. He's constantly grinding, and it's inspiring. Like bro will be in bed booking shows. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, God damn, I could be in bed writing a song. You know what I mean? It keeps that fire burning.
Yeah, it definitely does. And I feel the same way. If I'm sitting in bed or, sitting on the couch and I'm just chilling, I come on, I just say, man, I'm just sitting here connecting business. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Somebody's hitting me up like, hey, we want to do, okay, let's talk about it in the morning. You're conducting business in your sleep. You got to be strong minded to do that. So you have to be some type of genius to basically conduct that type of business. Or, some people say you're psychotic because you're up at 3 o'clock in the morning and you're conducting business. Like I tell
Yeah,
people, man, it's 24/7. It's a 24/7 grind. There's no
hell
days
yeah.
off.
The
I tell
world
people, like,
keeps
the
turning.
world, the world keeps turning. Money never sleeps. I mean, that's why people go to Las Vegas. Money never sleeps. That's why people are billionaires because they're making money while they're sleeping, or they're making money while they're thinking. Now, you guys got some upcoming events coming up. Let everybody know where they need to pull up at and why they need to pull up.
Man, okay, so they need to come to March 15th at the Westport Bowery because that's when the album drops, and that's also a fundraiser for the tour. So it'll help out not only me, but it'll help out everybody involved in that album. And it's really a community thing because it's a collab album. Like it's not just ATM's album; it's like the whole fucking Kansas City scenes album. You know what I mean? Like it's special. So there's that show. There's also the Grinders 420 with 311, sponsored by Major Pack.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. Those are the two that I'm
That's
plugging.
there it is. There it is, everybody. Now, we're gonna wrap this up here. Where can everybody find your music and find you on social media? Definitely, y'all want to network with them. Keep them in
Yeah.
the network.
So at Schwem_PAK. So that's SCHWEM_PAK. You can search that, or you can search Schwem punk ass kid, and I'll pop up on anything. It don't matter what.
Definitely. And of course, you guys can always find ATM. You know, just type in 93 Alive. You're going to find them everywhere,
Yep.
man.
Or about
So,
the
like
music.
or about the music, everybody. So, like I said, man, it's a very big night. I thank you for coming on here. Tell ATM if you're watching, brother, I love you, brother. You know, you keep rocking it out, my God, because I know you are working. You're supposed to be on here, but you singing that bar. Oh, you're doing the Taylor Swift. Yeah, I know. I can't do it because I'm holding the device.
I didn't
But
know that was a Taylor
ATM,
Swift thing.
yeah, you saw what Travis Kelsey did in Buffalo. That's why Buffalo hates us. But
Okay, yeah.
so, ladies and gentlemen, man, y'all make sure y'all check those two events out, man. That's March 15th, the album release at the Westport Bowery. Unfortunately, I'll be in Texas for South by Southwest. That that is a very huge thing for artists as well.
Yeah.
Next year, y'all got to come. So I don't care if if I can get to. Yes,
Get
y'all
us
definitely
in
do
there.
have to come to it. I will do my thing, man. I will get y'all in there, man, for real. I'm gonna go experience it myself. I'm gonna go see some shit. I'm gonna see
Hell
some
yeah.
shit. And yes, I will be recording that live as well, everybody. So
My
definitely y'all
bro,
go check that.
my bro
Go
Zolins
ahead.
is performing on there. Zolins,
I'm going down. I heard of
ZOLLINS.
Rollins.
Yep.
I heard of him. I'm gonna go check him out. They gave me a full all access pass, so I get to go experience the thing. So it's gonna
Let's
be
go,
dope.
man.
Let's go. Let's go. So yes, y'all go check them out March 15th at the Westport Bowery and on April 20th, Grinders with 311 everybody. So for Schwem, ATM, we know you slinging barbecue, man. Next time I see you, please bring me some ribs and some chicken. You
Yes,
owe me one.
sir.
Not just kidding. Already though. Already though. And those for watching on Facebook, watching on YouTube, y'all can catch me later on. I'll be heading to the Betty's Banquet Hall in KCK. We got the comedy show tonight. I'm about to rock the mic. I haven't touched the mic since November, but I've seen a lot of shit, everybody. I've seen a lot of shit, and I'm going to talk my shit. So make sure you guys pull up, get your tickets, pay at the door. It's going to be a great night, everybody. So for
Hell
Schwem
yeah.
and for Schwem and everybody watching on YouTube and Facebook Watch and Twitch and Rumble and X, I'm Petty Murphy. I will see y'all next week at South by Southwest. Take it easy. Good night. God bless. We out.